أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامة من كل شيطان وهامة ومن كل عين لامة.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Selamat datang ke rancangan Aura Seram. Okay, hari ini adalah episod yang ke-6. Okay, for the past few episodes, aku selalu mention the sponsor, 𝐿𝐿𝐽𝐿. So, aku bawakan korang our first female guest for episod kali ini, Jules. Okay, selamat datang Jules.
Terima kasih.
Thank you for coming and want to kongsi cerita.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, for your your 𝐿𝐿𝐽𝐿, like boleh explain sikit tak, like since bila you started this?
Okay. Yeah. So I started 𝐿𝐿𝐽𝐿 back in 2023, right after I left my full-time job to actually take care of my young child.
Okay.
Yeah. So it actually is a kind of like a side hustle where I take care of my child back then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So macam like boleh explain maybe the macam apa you buat for your jewellery, macam necklace ke?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am more towards sourcing pearls and crystals, as well as I do customizations as well for both pearls and crystals, because to me as a person who wears jewelry, I want pieces that actually not only reflects my personality, but also each like piece is actually unique in their own way. So whenever a customer or a friend orders from me, they will not only get the personalized touch, they will also get something that it's only that reflects them as a whole, as an individual. Yeah.
Okay. Okay guys, so ingat kalau nak belikan your partner jewellery ke, ataupun you sendiri minat accessories or jewellery, boleh picture kat bawah sini or just search on TikTok dengan IG 𝐿𝐿𝐽𝐿. Kenapa? Because all these jewelleries are slow crafted and korang boleh personalize your own jewellery to follow your own taste. Okay, dorang ada natural jade, pearls, glass crystals, earth stones pun ada. Dorang buat bracelets, necklaces, earrings, rings dengan macam-macam lagi. Okay, kalau nak beli jewellery, ingatlah 𝐿𝐿𝐽𝐿. Okay guys, please boleh check the page out. Curated by nature, crafted by hand. Okay. Okay, so tadi pun kita dah like discuss kan, like you have ada some stories lah you want to share. Okay, maybe boleh start with the first story.
Okay. So back to when I was around 7 to 8 years old. Okay, so usually at the age you usually go mengaji kan dulu. So for me it was not really nearby a block. So my mom would always send us to this ustazah's house to actually mengaji. So me and my sister would always go maybe once a week to the ustazah house. So the block is very old block. Yeah, it happened like so many years ago. So but my earliest memory was when I was waiting for the ustazah to actually mengaji, right? We usually will sit at the dining table while waiting for the ustazah. She was very young lah back then. So me and my sister, we were just joking around, like just waiting for time to pass by. So it will be our turn to actually mengaji. So there was one time where I remember it was slightly before Maghrib. While we were just laughing and chatting, suddenly there was a very big white cloth just dash across the dining table right between me and my sister. Yeah. Yes. It was a
very clear.
It was super clear. That was my first memories of a sighting, I would say.
Okay.
So because I don't know, the thing about me is I tend to want to make sure that I see what I see. So I followed it throughout.
Oh, berani.
So I really yes. So I actually turned my head and then it went all the way towards the bedroom. So you know those like older houses, they actually have a very wide living space, right? Then the bedroom will be at the corners. Yeah, so I was wondering where's the head, where's the body, because it was really a very big, you know, the like you watch Harry Potter movies, then you know the black, yeah.
Oh.
But it's in white. It was pure white. So when I saw that, of course I mean as a child, then my sister and I was looking at each other. So I looked at my sister was looking at me. So by her expression, I knew that she also saw it. Then my ustazah was there. She immediately say, takut kan?
Oh, dia cakap gitu
Yeah, because I think she knows lah, like how her own house.
Okay.
Then after that, I just tagged her. Then I was like wondering, that time I call her Kak Yana. So I'm like, Kak Yana, is that real? Then after that, she was like, what do you see? Then I just said, I just saw a white big cloth just hovering, just flew past. Then she was like, yeah, these things do exist But I wasn't really scared. It was more of sudden and surprise that
Asal at that time also umur masih 7 to 8 years old So
you know the only things that you see are like cartoons, like Casper and everything. So you wouldn't think of anything that would happen then as a child.
So after that incident, bila like macam balik rumah, macam ada gangguan apa-apa lagi ke?
No, to my knowledge, no.
It just happen kat situ.
It just happens there and ends there, because the Kak Yana, that my ustazah back then, she says that memang in her house there are sightings her block especially.
Kau boleh tahu like daerah east side ke or west side?
West.
Oh, west side
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, but it's a very old block, so I'm not sure what happened to it now, whether the block is still there. Whether.
Okay, so maybe the next punya kira visit to mengaji, so far tak ada apa.
Alhamdulillah tak ada.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Wah geng, imagine bayangkan tengah nak mengaji tu, sekali you see a white cloth, kain putih just terbang aja. Okay, alright. Okay geng, kita sekarang aku nak bacakan satu kiriman daripada hamba Allah ni. Dia punya kisah seram dia. Assalamualaikum semua. Nama aku Haziq. Aku nak ceritakan satu kejadian yang berlaku kepada aku masa umur aku 23 tahun. Sampai sekarang, aku masih tak tahu apa sebenarnya yang aku jumpa malam tu. Waktu tu, aku kerja sebagai rider penghantar makanan. Biasalah, kalau nak dapat lebih banyak duit, aku akan ambil delivery sampai lewat malam. Satu malam, lebih kurang pukul 1.30 pagi, aku dapat satu order terakhir. Lokasi pick up dekat kawasan Changi. Aku tengok bayaran agak okey, jadi aku accept. Dalam hati aku, last order, lepas ni terus balik lah. Aku sampai dekat sebuah rumah landed yang agak lama. Kawasan itu sunyi. Rumah-rumah sebelah pun kebanyakannya gelap. Aku berhenti depan gate dan tekan bel. Ting tong. Tak ada orang keluar. Aku tunggu. Aku tekan lagi. Ting tong. Lepas beberapa saat, telefon aku berdering. Hello? Aku jawab. Hello bro. Saya dah sampai dekat gate rumah. Suara lelaki di hujung telefon diam sekejap. Kemudian dia jawab. Okey, tunggu kejap. Aku tunggu hampir 5 minit. Tiba-tiba, krek. Gate rumah tu terbuka perlahan-lahan. Aku terus tengok sekeliling, tak ada sesiapa. Aku call customer. Bro, gate dah buka. Dia jawab pendek. Masuk je. Aku mula rasa pelik, tapi aku fikir mungkin dia tengah sibuk. Aku masuk dan park motor dekat porch. Tak sampai seminit, pintu rumah terbuka. Seorang lelaki berdiri depan pintu, umur mungkin sekitar 40-an, pakai t-shirt hitam dan seluar pendek. Aku hulurkan makanan. Order makanan bro. Dia ambil. Terima kasih. Aku nak pergi, tiba-tiba dia tanya, kau datang seorang? Aku terdiam sekejap. Hah? Kenapa? Dia tak jawab. Dia cuma pandang belakang aku. Aku pun secara automatik tengok belakang, kosong. Aku pandang dia balik. Dia senyum sikit. Tak ada apa-apa. Aku pun turun tangga dan pergi ke motor. Sebelum balik, aku ambil gambar rumah sebagai bukti delivery. Kemudian aku terus jalan. Dalam perjalanan, telefon aku berbunyi. Ting, message daripada customer tadi. Bro, aku reply, yes. Beberapa saat kemudian dia balas, tadi kau nampak tak? Aku pelik. Nampak apa? Lama dia tak jawab. Kemudian message masuk. Tak ada apa-apa, sorry. Aku tak fikir panjang. Aku terus balik rumah. Esoknya aku buka application delivery. Aku perasan sesuatu yang pelik. Order yang aku hantar malam tadi tak ada dalam order history. Aku fikir mungkin application glitch. Aku cuba lupakan. Sampailah petang tu, aku cerita dekat kawan aku Azim. Aku tunjuk alamat tu. Azim terus diam. Aku tanya, kenapa? Dia jawab, Zik, kau pergi rumah ni semalam? Aku angguk. Ya. Azim pandang aku. Rumah ni kan kosong. Aku terus ketawa. Mana ada kosong? Aku jumpa orang dekat dalam lah. Azim geling. Aku serius. Rumah ni dah lama tak ada orang tinggal. Aku mula rasa tak sedap hati. Aku buka gambar yang aku ambil malam tadi. Aku zoom kat gambar tu. Dan masa tu, aku nampak sesuatu. Dekat tingkat atas rumah, ada seorang lelaki berdiri di sebalik tingkap. Aku terus pandang Azim. Bro. Azim ambil telefon aku. Dia zoom gambar tu. Kemudian dia cakap perlahan, ni bukan orang yang kau jumpa dekat pintu. Aku terus terdiam. Aku zoom bahagian pintu rumah. Kosong. Tak ada sesiapa. Padahal aku baru saja berdiri depan pintu tu. Aku tengok semula gambar lelaki di tingkat atas. Muka dia tak jelas. Tapi aku perasan satu benda. Dia sedang memandang tepat ke arah kamera. Tepat ke arah aku. Aku terus padam gambar tu. Malam tu memang aku tak boleh tidur. 2 hari kemudian, aku dapat satu lagi order. Aku tengok alamat pick up. Aku terus terkaku. Rumah yang sama. Aku terus cancel order. Aku tak peduli rating. Aku tak akan pergi. Malam tu aku cerita dekat Azim. Dia kata dia dah tanya seorang penduduk lama kawasan tu. Dan apa yang dia cerita buat aku terus rasa seram. Pemilik rumah tu seorang lelaki tua. Dia tinggal seorang diri. 2 tahun sebelum kejadian aku, dia meninggal dunia seorang diri dalam rumah tersebut. Aku terus teringat lelaki yang aku jumpa malam tu. Aku tanya Azim, kau tahu nombor telefon orang tua tu? Azim keluarkan telefon. Dia tunjuk satu nombor. Aku terus terdiam. Nombor tu sama dengan nombor customer yang aku hantar makanan malam tu. Aku cuba call nombor tersebut. The number you have dialed is not in service. Aku terus letak telefon. Aku ingat cerita tu dah habis. Tapi, beberapa hari kemudian, tepat pukul 2 pagi, telefon aku berbunyi. Ting! Satu order masuk. Aku tengok skrin, alamat pick up. Rumah kosong di Changi itu. Aku terus rasa sejuk. Tapi kali ini, ada satu nota daripada customer. Aku buka. Cuma ada satu ayat. Please come alone. Aku letak telefon. Beberapa saat kemudian, satu mesej masuk daripada nombor tak dikenali. Haziq. Aku terus terperanjat dan terdiam. Aku tak pernah bagi nama aku kepada sesiapa malam kejadian itu. Aku blok nombor tersebut. Tak sampai seminit, mesej masuk lagi. Kenapa tak datang? Aku blok sekali lagi. Kemudian, mesej terakhir masuk. Malam tu kau datang seorang. Aku terus berhenti bernafas kejap. Kemudian mesej seterusnya muncul. Tapi, kau balik dengan siapa? Aku terus campak handphone atas katil. Malam itu aku tak tidur. Sampai sekarang aku tak tahu siapa yang hantar mesej tu. Tapi ada satu perkara yang aku baru sedar beberapa hari kemudian. Masa lelaki itu buka pintu untuk ambil makanan, dia tanya aku, "Kau datang seorang?" Waktu tu aku fikir dia cuma bertanya. Tapi mungkin dia bukan bertanya tentang aku. Mungkin dia sedang bertanya sama aku datang seorang atau sesuatu sudah ikut aku masuk ke rumahnya. Dan sampai hari ini, aku masih teringat satu perkara. Sebelum aku balik malam tu, lelaki tersebut berdiri di pintu dan memandang aku pergi. Tapi dalam gambar yang aku ambil, pintu rumah itu sebenarnya tertutup. Jadi persoalannya, kalau pintu itu tertutup sepanjang masa, siapa sebenarnya yang aku serahkan makanan malam itu? Dan yang paling aku takut, sampai sekarang, setiap kali aku buat delivery seorang diri selepas pukul 2 pagi, aku akan pastikan satu benda. Aku akan tengok cermin motor. Sebab aku masih teringat apa yang customer tu tulis. Malam tu kau datang seorang, tapi kau balik dengan siapa? Sorry sebab cerita aku ni panjang dan terima kasih sebab sudi baca kisah aku ni. Assalamualaikum. Okay, terima kasih Haziq for the kisah kau hantar. Wah, seram juga Okay geng, kalau korang nak jadi tamu untuk Aura Seram, boleh pergi ke IG kita. Lepas tu korang just DM aja, nanti kita akan respond with the details insyaAllah. Okay Jules, the second story. Okay, boleh silakan.
So second story was during my PSLE year when I was 12 years old.
12 years old.
Okay, so there was one night. Okay, so last time my previous house, last time there wasn't any camera, doorbells or whatever, right? So we have to use the peephole for looking who's outside. But my my previous house back then, it had that magnifying peephole, so you don't need to really look into it.
Oh.
Yeah, you can just see from afar.
Okay.
I don't know why. There's this one night, something in me just tells me just look at the magnifying peephole. So I just went to the front door and looked. So there was this very old woman. So my peephole is able to see up to the staircase area. Okay, so the layout is very wide lah. It's an older house also. So basically there's neighbor here, there, and then this my unit. My unit is a corner unit.
Okay.
So in the middle is a staircase and a lift lah. So I'm able to see that staircase and the whole thing. So when I was looking at that magnifying peephole, I saw a very old lady walking, but it's not really walking. She was just, it looks like she is, but she's not. When I look closer, right, she was floating actually. So I thought I was seeing things. So I took a step away first, then I look again. But this time when I look, right, her face went straight to the peephole. I screamed. I screamed so loud. My mother was like, "What happened?" Yeah. Okay. And she had the most horrendous face.
Boleh ingat dia punya wajah dia?
It was very hollow. Like you would see like black parts, like you know how like scary movies are. But I cannot describe how scary it is. Okay. Yeah, it's very scary because imagine just pop like that, right? And it somehow knows that I'm looking at it. What? Yeah. So I obviously scream.
I mean, at that point of time umur baru 12 tahun kan?
Yeah, turning 12. It was my PSLE year. Yeah. So my mother went out lah from the kitchen. Was like, "Hey, what happened?" Then I said, "I saw something. I saw an old lady, a very scary old lady." Then Cause my mom and I, we never think of all these things. You know, like never think. Yeah. So my mom was like, then my mom looked at people. She said, "No, there's nothing." Then I tell my mom. I remember telling my mom, don't open the door. She opened the door.
Okay.
So when she opened the door, then she said, "There's nobody." Then she obviously closed the door right afterwards. Then after that, things started to happen. Suddenly, it started with millipedes entering our house. Not the millipedes that is the millipedes that is
merah tu,
yeah, the merah one.
Okay.
The I would say the one that bites. Yeah. So I would also see millipedes in because my mom likes to plant plants outside the house, right? So they would be all called up in all of the pots. All of them would at least have millipedes all coiled up. Then subsequently other things started to happen. Whereby for me, I would just say what happened to me. So for me, it's like almost frequently there would be a black shadow that will always be nearby me, and it also always happens when I'm about to wake up.
Ni bila kat rumah.
Kat rumah. And I will always get locked. So you know when you get locked in it's like they say it's sleep paralysis, right? But in Islam it says it's basically the jinn lah lock you.
Betul.
So that point of time I was so scared.
Even bila tengah conscious
Yeah. I was conscious. Imagine like if I am awake and I felt that lock. And I see that black shadow, but at the same time I cannot scream because you're locked. So at that point of time, as a child, I could only baca Al-Fatihah.
Yalah.
And it is very, I would say, it is very difficult for me to get out of it each time. So not only that, it started to disrupt my family's peace as well because of all these things happening. Yeah.
So gangguan ni not just happen to you tapi your family members.
Saya. So initially my mom started to kill the millipedes, right? Because that is the only thing that you could do at that point of time.
Yalah.
She didn't think of, and before all this thing happened, whenever the millipedes come in, because we don't know where the millipedes come from, because it's a very, I would say, established estate. There's no, it's not like, you know, new estates whereby, you know, there's millipedes or centipedes, right?
Yeah.
Where did it come from? So we thought that it was our inner rubbish chute. Maybe there's, but cannot be because we live in a higher floor. So slowly when all these things started to happen and then it disrupted my family peace, my parents sought Ustad for help lah. So he actually said that whole thing from me like looking at that nenek tu to what's happening throughout, including me getting locked, disturbed, everything, right? It's all actually orang hantar. But who hantar, he don't want to say because he say takut fitnah. Because he say it can be someone close to you, or maybe
can be anybody.
Can be anybody. So we tried lah always macam baca-baca, and then also we actually like go around the corner of the house with the prayer water and then actually do the prayers and everything. It didn't really work. Yeah, the hauntings continue to actually continue to haunt the house. Then eventually my parents sought Ustad help again, and then Ustad cakap, I think you need to just sell the house. Yeah.
Terus, so okay, maybe that period yang from the start nampak nenek tu until
actually that nenek,
berapa long?
I would say it took 2 years we tahan for 2 years. Yes. Because I'm not gonna say what my parents and my sister experienced because that is for their own story to tell.
Okay.
But from me, imagine kalau you tengah tunggu subuh like there was one night, one morning I would say lah, I was waiting in the living room waiting for subuh. So I was like terlelap lah. Bangun, I told you it was so frequent. Bangun je terus kena lock lagi. Just nice before azan. Kena lock, then that black shadow is there again.
That black shadow kira macam like very tak ada facial and all lah.
No.
Just a shadow.
It's just a shadow, and it always happens to be at the corner. Not really big. It's not really big.
But you know that it's tengah tengok ni lah.
I know it's just there, but I'm not scared of it. It's just that I'm more afraid of why am I always getting locked.
Faham.
So, but like I said, that episode of that sightings and everything that happened is more of a painful one because it really disrupted my family's peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, okay. So macam you said your sister dengan your parents also pernah kena ganggu, right?
Kena ganggu.
But okay, your level lagi teruk ke, atau orang punya lagi?
I would say my parents got it worse. Yeah.
Okay,
But alhamdulillah, like because tak putus solat, tak putus doa. Then because we try our ways to expel this thing out. Then that's when the ustaz realised that, you know, when we went back again, then he said that, oh, you know, I think it's wise to just sell off the house because yang hantar tu is to this specific house.
This your old house.
Is a house. Yeah.
Okay.
So terpaksa lah jual. My parents terpaksa jual the house. Yeah.
So bila dah pindah kat rumah baru, alhamdulillah tak ada gangguan anything lah.
That gangguan don't have lah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even that yang the shadow pun tak datang balik lah. Wah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Wah, seram juga
Yeah, because we were worried it would follow. Yeah.
Betul.
That was our main worry lah.
So that trigger was the nenek lah, like you tengok.
Yeah, so actually but like come to think of it, the nenek is actually the one that
hantar tu.
Yeah.
Barang wah.
She's part of it lah apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wah, seram juga.
But it's very scary. It's very scary but very painful at the same time.
Okay, maybe the last story ada.
Last story was when I was in secondary school already.
Secondary school, okay.
Yeah, so secondary school, you know how if you're in a uniform group, you'll be subjected to go for camps, right? So there's like your school camps and then there's also like ATC, like the adventure training camps.
Apa uniform group
NPCC.
NPCC. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So this one was, and you know that we have like this thing called sentry duties, right? Whereby we will go in a group and just like patrol, yeah. So that point of time, it was my turn with a few of my seniors as well as my groupmates lah.
Okay.
Groupmates. Okay, yeah, groupmates. So it was our turn. So our teachers, right, did tell us if you actually see something, and you see, if you happen to see, obviously don't look back, right? But if you see anything in front of you, you have to tell your whole group, please turn back.
Okay, wait. Yeah. You kira the venue is at school lah?
It's at my school, yeah. Okay. It was at my school.
Okay,
so you know how, I'm not sure about your school, but my school, almost every level, right, each staircase had that very big mirror. Really, a very big mirror, almost every level. My school lah.
Okay.
Yeah, on every staircase. So one level, one big mirror there. I don't know for what lah, but for what purpose. So there was
macam weird sikit
But I didn't think it was weird lah, but I was always wondering why lah. Maybe to see lah your uniform is prim and proper, yeah. So back then when I did sentry duty, when I was approaching, I don't really remember what exact level it was, but obviously it was the way where I could see the mirror, the staircase with the mirror. So at first when I was walking with my mates, right, I was walking, I saw a white shadow. It's very pale, very white shadow. Like I thought it was the light that's coming from the window, that kind of thing. Okay. You know, sometimes it will shine to the mirror. Yeah, so I thought it was just that. It was at the corner of the big mirror. Like it was just like sitting down there. Yeah, at the top of the mirror, sitting down there. So I thought, oh, maybe it's the light that's coming through. So as I go nearer, no, it wasn't. It was just it was really a white dress figure. No head. I can't see the head. Cannot see the. It's like a body shape lah. Sitting down there, like just sitting there. But you don't know how it sit there because it's like, you know, mirrors are not really thick. What? Yeah. Yeah. So when I saw what I saw, I immediately told my mates like, hey, let's turn back. So they didn't hear me the first time. That maybe because I was a bit scared already. Then the second time when they got closer, I say, guys, let's turn back. Then they like, Juliana, you okay? Then after that, then I say, no, just turn back. So all of them turned back. Then we went back to the lecture theatre. Okay. So when we went to lecture theatre, my seniors are like saying to my teacher like her face is very pale. But obviously I don't know how I look like that point of time lah. So my teacher, he was very funny. So he was like, okay, Jules, I'm gonna ask you a question, okay? You're gonna say silk 10 times. Then I was like,
to test you.
So, yeah. So I said, okay. Then I said silk 10 times. Then he said, okay, cows drink what? Then you guess what I said?
Milk.
Yeah, I said cows drink milk without thinking a second thought. They say, okay, there's something wrong, you better rest. I'm like, oh wait, cows drink water. So so then like they didn't ask immediately what I saw. Only the very next day when it was daytime already.
Okay.
Yeah.
So during macam that bila tidur malam tu tak ada apa-apa gangguan apa-apa?
No, because the light was on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
okay.
Alhamdulillah, so far, whatever happened, whenever I see this kind of things, right, Alhamdulillah, it just ends there.
Okay.
Maybe
Dia
because
tak prolong lah.
No, Alhamdulillah. Maybe because partly because always like berdoa.
Betul.
Yeah, berdoa, you know, like, and also like I always my mom always reminds me that, you know, these things we are actually stronger than them.
Yes.
Yeah, our iman has to be very strong. We cannot afford, we cannot be lemah in these type of things.
Betul.
Yeah.
So, okay guys, korang kena ingat kalau macam korang ternampak ke ataupun tiba-tiba rasa macam takut kan, yalah memang lumrah manusia, memang kita akan rasa feel, akan rasa takut, tapi setidak-tidaknya kita kena baca the basics lah. Al-Fatihah, 3 kul, dan yang mana tahu ayatul kursi, yes, that's the best lah. Okay, maybe macam overseas so far holiday ada apa-apa ke? Tak ada apa-apa
The normal knocks.
Yeah. Oh, pun ada juga kacau-kacau juga
Yeah, but usually I just ignore.
Dah betul lah.
Yeah.
Pasal selagi kita layan, selagi tu yang dorang suka.
Correct.
Okay, so far ada apa-apa lagi?
No.
Tak ada Okay.
Tak ada.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay guys. Okay, episod kali ini ditaja oleh 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. Kalau korang couple ke nak belikan partner korang jewellery, bolehlah ke bawah sini kat TikTok dengan IG 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿, because jewelleries ni are all slow crafted, dengan korang boleh personalize your own jewellery to follow your own taste. Kalau korang nak, ada natural jade, glass, crystals, earthstones pun ada, dengan pearls. Dorang boleh buat bracelets, rings, necklaces, earrings dengan macam-macam lagi. Okay, kalau nak beli jewellery, ingatlah 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 Jewellery. Okay, for kita punya sponsor, our boss lady here, kalau korang pakai ada kod kat bawah sini, Aura Seram 5, korang akan dapat 5% off kan?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Okay, jangan lupa check out dorang punya IG dengan TikTok, 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 Jewellery, curated by nature, crafted by hand. Okay, so lagi sekali, kalau korang nak jadi tamu untuk Aura Seram, korang boleh pergi ke IG Aura Seram, just DM admin, nanti kita akan reply with the details lah. Korang ada story nak ceritakan kat kita punya studio ni, bolehlah datang, nanti kita akan reply. Okay, ingat apa-apa yang korang dengar dalam episod ni ataupun episod-episod yang sebelum ni, jangan terlalu taksub, jangan just imagine macam korang tengah tonton ataupun dengar cerita seram, itu je. Okay, kita jumpa lagi di episod yang episod nombor 7. Okay, sebelum tu macam biasa, korang dengar lagu Aura Seram. Okay, nanti korang just DM lah, DM lah komen kat bawah whether sedap ke tak sedap. Okay, bye bye guys, Assalamualaikum.
Malam turun tanpa suara, angin bisik di celah jendela, langkah sunyi di ujung tangga, siapa datang? jadi saksi malam. Jantung berdegup tak keruan, bulu roma mula berdiri diam. Ku dengar namaku dipanggil sayu dari lorong gelap tak berpenghuni itu. Aura seram menyelinap dalam diam, di balik kabus malam kelam. Aura seram memanggil aku tenggelam dalam mimpi yang takkan padam. Pintu lama terbuka sendiri, jam di dinding berhenti ngeri. Cermin retak tunjukkan wajah, namun bukan wajahku lagi. Ku dengar tangisan jauh berlagu dari ruang sepi yang tak pernah berlalu. Aura seram menyelinap dalam diam, di balik kabus malam kelam. Aura seram memanggil aku tenggelam dalam mimpi yang takkan padam. Jika fajar datang menjelang, mengapa bayang masih bertahan?